I'm so pleased to welcome in Brooke Henderson herself, who is competing this week at the Grant Thornton Invitational. Brooke, before we get to anything else, I just want to go back to August and your huge win in Canada. You were pretty emotional in that post-round interview with Karen Stupples. It's a side of you that we don't really get to see that often. Why were there tears, and what did that win mean to you?
Absolutely. That was so special to me. To be able to win that championship back in 2018 was a career highlight and honestly a huge dream come true. That was kind of the tournament that I always watched growing up when I was a little girl, and so to win it was incredible the first time, and then to be able to do it this year, to end a 2-year win drought, and then to be able to do it in front of my family and friends was so awesome, and just so many great memories and so much confidence and momentum I've taken from that event, and to be able to finish these last couple months pretty strong.
Well, it was an amazing watch, so thank you for giving us that moment this season. Just so much fun to see you back in the winner's circle. You mentioned it, it was just over a 2-year kind of winless drought that you had. What was that stretch like, feeling any kind of frustration and pressure to get back in the winner's circle?
Yeah, for sure. It felt like such a long time. It felt forever between those wins, and there was a lot of ups, there was a lot of downs for sure. And I think, I really leaned on my family, my dad, who's my coach, my mom, who's the biggest supporter, and my sister, who caddies for me and travels with me, and really just my best friends all the time. So I just really leaned on them, and they just kept saying, just keep working hard. You're really close, and you're gonna turn it over soon. So I just kind of kept that belief, and I'm just so grateful that I was able to be back in that position, and God really helped me through a lot of things mentally too. So I was just really grateful for that.
Yeah, it always seems like you always have one of the strongest family units on tour, which is so special. Just a little note on what we've seen unfold this season on the LPGA. 29 different winners in 31 events. What do you make of this parity that we've seen more this season than we've ever seen before?
Yeah, it was incredible. There was a new winner every single week, and I think it just shows the depth of our tour, and every year it just seems to get stronger and stronger from more corners of the globe. People are coming out and performing at such a high level, so it's really fun time to be a part of the LPGA Tour, to see the growth and see how much talent is really out here. And it's just a lot of fun for me, and you just have to continue to work hard every day, and push yourself if you want to compete.
Yeah, any week it felt like it could be anyone's trophy. Just a word on outside the ropes. We've, of course, had some new leadership on the LPGA this season with Commissioner Craig Kessler coming in. Have you had the opportunity to talk with him much? He seems really proactive with the players. What are your impressions of him in the first 6 months?
Oh, absolutely. I think he's doing an amazing job. I think we're fortunate to have him kind of leading the ship here for the LPGA Tour. I'm excited to see all the things that he's going to do over these next few years. And already in the first 6 months, there's been so much progress and so much good momentum. And so I'm just really excited to have him on the team, and I'm looking forward to see what happens next.
What was it like being in the players' room when that announcement was made that Craig Kessler, the big announcement of enhancements to broadcast every round of the LPGA broadcasting live next year, ShotLink access, much deeper stats available? What was the player reaction to that news?
Yeah, those are such huge improvements, and I think all the players were super impressed that all this has happened so quickly. And we're just really excited to see what next year is going to hold, and to see all these great improvements in action. And it's just a lot of fun for us. We've been waiting a long time to show our talents and continue moving forward, and I think we're in a really good spot right now.
Yeah, the product next year should be so exciting to see how it all comes together. And just finally, Brooke, you're, of course, playing this week in the Grant Thornton Invitational with your countryman, Corey Connors. You were actually runners-up a couple of years ago. What do you think the LPGA and the PGA Tour players really get out of this week and playing alongside each other?
It's so much fun. I love this event. I love the energy that it brings, all the fans that come out, especially for Corey and I. There's always a lot of red and white, which is really fun for us being proud Canadians. But it's just an incredible week, and to tee it up alongside the men, I feel like you hopefully we will learn from each other both ways, and it's just a great event. You know, starting out with a scramble tomorrow, I never get to play scrambles in tournaments, and you know, you're just chasing birdies, and you can be aggressive and you can attack pins that normally you wouldn't go for. So it's really fun for me, especially being an aggressive player.
Well, Brooke, we're looking forward to seeing you guys out there again. Congratulations again on such a huge win for you this season, and best of luck for 2026. Good to see you.
Awesome. Thank you so much.